Religion is something that is very near and dear to people. Whether you're a Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Hindu, you name it, people are very close to their religion. It's something that links you with your creator, right? It's a special bond between you and your creator, and, you know, people don't play about their religion, right? Now, it takes a special type of evil and sinister person to manipulate that relationship that people have with their creator for monetary gain, right? We see it all the time throughout history where people use religion to justify horrible, horrific crimes, killings, slavery, whatever it is. In the name of their religion, people misconstrue the message to try to justify their sick desires. And sadly, even today, that's still a big problem. In a lot of big American mega churches, there's a big problem of pastors becoming rich and wealthy at the hands of their congregation. They claim that giving money to them will bring the people money into their lives.
Do you have money? Huh? Nothing. Zero. How much do you have?
I will have 1.2.
1.2.
Yes.
Give me all of it.
Okay, thank you, bro. I'll do the transaction.
Now, your prayer was, if the prophet can locate me today, I know my life is sorted out.
That was my ways in the morning, grandfather.
Huh?
I said that I enjoyed it.
God taught me, all the money that you have left, give it to me.
I'll do that, grandfather. I'll do that now.
In a few weeks.
Oh, yes.
You'll be shocked.
I'll do that. Yes! Oh, yes!
The only reason he will be shocked is because he has no money. Typically, a lot of the people that go viral for doing this are these type of big, mega, performative churches. I can name so many different pastors that I've studied about, that I've read about, doing the same exact scheme. It's sick, it's nasty, but it's something that happens, right? There's a pastor who's going viral in the media named Marvin Sapp. Now, look at what he's wearing. Christian Dior, Rolex, you get the gist. He's going viral for kind of bullying his congregation out of money.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here.
Cost to sit up where? What are we talking about? He's getting $20 from each member of his congregation. We have to remember who these people's congregation consists of. These are coercive people. These people are broke, poor, don't have a lot going for them financially, probably going through a lot mentally, physically. And his attitude is that he's entitled to their money. Now, I understand your church needing money from the congregation, and there's nothing wrong with asking, your congregation for money. But you are the church. You are supposed to be the most humble example of this. People should want to give you money, not you flexing in their face with a Rolex, gold watch, gold chain.
Yeah, I'm hesitating to say, I don't want to say, I'm going to get all kind of crazy and let people fight me. You'll have jewelry cost more in your house. Where? I'm telling you, listen to me. I'm telling you. My first house cost $14,700. I'm giving you a chance to write your check out. $14,700. My second house cost $81,900, and this watch costs more than that.
Isn't there literally a story in the Bible of Jesus going into the synagogues, tearing up tables, ruining all these type of businesses in the synagogue because the house of worship was turned to a den of thieves? And he's sitting up there thinking that he is entitled to these people's money. We have to remember who their congregation consists of. Like I said, the brokest of the broke. People are going there praying for miracles. So imagine the manipulation you can do with these people. Imagine what you can get away with. You can say whatever the hell you want, and they can just get away with it.
And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk.
I wish I was at this church. I would have let him have it. He is telling his ushers, guard the doors to make sure these people cannot leave without giving me money. $20 a head. How many thousands of people are in his church? I don't know. How many people are watching online? I don't know. This big ass, what are you gonna use this money for? For food? For more oversized designer clothes that you don't look good in? I don't care who you are. You don't look good in designer drip if you don't have designer swag. At least this pastor right here has some type of drip. He did the same thing, did the same exact thing where he was misusing funds. It makes me mad that people fall for this, but you gotta understand where these people are coming from. He's manipulating the poorest of the poor. And he knows that. He has no regret in his eyes whatsoever.
Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints.
He butters them up. This is easy, saints. I would have smacked the dog shit out of him. No way, Jose. Are you guilting me into giving you 20 bucks? This is a offering. This is not a ransom. You don't hold somebody hostage in your church because they don't want to give you $20. Talking about close the doors. I would body slam them little ushers if they try to lock me in a church and make me donate money. Now me, I'm a Christian as well, but I'm an Orthodox Christian. So we have a liturgical service, kind of like, it sounds like singing, but it's reading Psalms and different verses in the Bible. Communion, obviously there's an actual altar where regular people cannot go in, only deacons and bishops. And usually how offerings are given in the Orthodox Church is, usually before you get into the actual prayer area, there's a box where you can drop your donations in and, make a prayer. Or maybe they have, after liturgy, somebody walks around with a basket and you drop as much as you can, right? Nobody's guilting you to give money. He's not the first guy to do this, and he's not the only guy to do this. This is a big problem amongst modern day mainstream churches. This is also another famous pastor's kind of interrogation when he got caught up for his crimes.
Residential center.
Oh, this is a place that the ministry owns. Well, not own. We're in the process of buying that. Yeah, we don't own it yet.
So are you renting to buy, or are you?
Yeah, we're leasing to buy.
Okay, and what goes on at the residential center?
It is really it's a gathering place for our ministry where I bring in different leaders and also the staff that we have.
Look at the size of that mansion. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
On November 29th, 2013, JMMI paid over $6,000 to Louis Vuitton.
Yes.
What would that be for?
Well, this is for clothes concerning my TV ministry as well.
Or you have to wear Louis Vuitton?
Oh, it don't matter what name it is. The point is clothing are allocated to us for ministry purposes as well.
What do you mean they're allocated to you?
In a media ministry.
In a what?
Media ministry.
Yeah.
Okay, or on the road, when I'm always traveling and using my clothes, I'm sweating through them. So I'm needing new clothes also for television ministry through the years.
And so you use ministry money to buy your wardrobe?
Outfit.
$6,000 at Louis Vuitton. He's using ministry money that is donated from his congregation to buy Louis Vuitton. Not just Christian leaders, leaders of all different types of religions, they have typically these bad apples. And what I don't understand is like, you're preaching the word of God, right? And you're preaching a message of, typically in the Christian world, they call these type of pastors prosperity preachers, right? Where their only lessons are about prosperous stuff and feel-good messages or prosperity messages and how to make your business grow and how to do this, how to do that. And not really about how to be a better person or how to show love to your neighbor or how to kind of look at yourself in front of God, right? I mean, we could all use a little bit of that. It's a big problem in a lot of these evangelical churches in America where a lot of the pastors seem to be very performative in a lot of things they do. I'm talking about stuff like this.
I lift my hands to give you the glory. I lift my hands to give praise, and we will praise you. Syrup all over the communion. Don't care so much. Over the Bible, too. Yo, stop acting like you care about this.
Don't understand how that is doing anything. Don't understand how this does anything with preaching the word of God, pouring syrup or saying weird stuff like that. I mean, we even see stuff like this all the time.
God has just healed her.
Healed her of what, Pastor?
Polio.
This woman who said she had polio and would never walk again, she and her friends say she just climbed out of her wheelchair and walked?
It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
It's unbelievable.
Pastor Benny knows it's great TV, but does he care if these healings are genuine? Anybody could make up anything.
Someday somebody's going to do that. And what are you going to say then?
I don't know. I can't tell you now. It hasn't happened yet.
Oh, yes, it has. Remember that woman supposedly cured of polio? Pastor Benny knows it made for a great episode of his TV show. He knows it probably helped squeeze even bigger donations from his flock. But there's something he doesn't know.
That woman works for us. Woman doesn't have polio, never did.
Then why did she say she had?
We put her up there to see if he could tell her story was not true, to see if it would matter, to see if he would ever check. So, Benny, is it faith or is it fraud?
Wow. Like clockwork,